the tiny feral kitten who thought a rescue dog was his mom and refused to leave his side.
Yeah.
Trout wasn't supposed to survive. He was one of several tiny feral kittens found outside a friend's house, trying to make it on their own, without the safety and comfort every kitten deserves. When Aubrey brought him home, she expected the usual adjustment period, a scared kitten hiding under furniture and slowly learning to trust people. What she didn't expect was that the very first creature Trout would completely attach himself to wasn't a person at all. It was a rescue dog named Bruce. Their first meeting didn't exactly start like a fairy tale. The moment Trout saw Bruce, he puffed himself up, let out a tiny hiss, and darted underneath the bed. Aubrey figured that was the end of the introduction, but only a few minutes later, the kitten cautiously peeked back out. Bruce hadn't barked, he hadn't chased him. He simply lay there quietly, as if he understood the little kitten was frightened. Curious, Trout slowly climbed back onto the bed and began sniffing Bruce. Bruce lowered his head and remained perfectly still. From that moment on, something changed. Aubrey says it felt like Trout made a decision right then and there that Bruce was someone he could trust. From that day forward, they became inseparable. If Bruce walked into another room, Trout followed. If Bruce settled down for a nap, Trout curled up beside him. If Bruce disappeared from sight, Trout immediately went searching for him. Aubrey often catches herself saying, "You love your brother, don't you?" Because their connection is impossible to miss.
What, buddy?
What's funny is that Trout doesn't really act like a typical cat anymore. Growing up around Bruce seems to have rubbed off on him. Aubrey jokes that he's half cat and half dog because he copies so many of Bruce's behaviors. At mealtime, instead of demanding his own space, Trout eats alongside Bruce. Almost every meal, Bruce shifts over and leaves room for his little brother. The two calmly share food side by side as if they've been doing it forever. Trout's favorite activity, however, is invading Bruce's personal space. More specifically, Bruce's face. He rubs against it, climbs over it, and constantly tries to snuggle as close as physically possible. Sometimes Bruce gets a look that seems to say, "Okay, little man, that's enough." But he never growls, never snaps, and never pushes Trout away. Usually he'll just turn his head and patiently wait for the affection storm to pass. Aubrey says she's never seen a dog show so much patience toward a cat, or a cat so determined to act exactly like a dog.
Are you kidding me? Look at them. Oh, my babies.
Part of what makes their friendship so special is that both of them came from difficult beginnings. Bruce was rescued from a puppy mill in October of 2024. For nearly 9 years, he had never experienced a real home. He spent his life living in a shed tucked away on a property, isolated from the world and deprived of the love every dog deserves. By the time he arrived at Aubrey's home, he was in rough shape, both physically and emotionally. Trust wasn't easy for him. Confidence didn't come naturally. He was still learning what it meant to be loved.
Hey, bud! Oh, that was a big hop, buddy!
Then Trout entered his life. A frightened feral kitten looking for comfort somehow found a wounded rescue dog who needed comfort too. And together they gave each other exactly what they had both been missing. Today, if Aubrey calls Bruce's name, Trout comes running because he wants to be wherever Bruce is. If she calls Trout, Bruce often appears right behind him. It's as if neither one feels complete unless they know the other is nearby. Watching them together is a reminder that healing doesn't always come from where we expect. Sometimes it comes from someone who understands fear, loneliness, and uncertainty because they've lived through it too. A rescue dog from a puppy mill and a feral kitten separated from his mother shouldn't have had much in common. Yet somehow, they found each other and built a family out of shared trust and unconditional love. Stories like Bruce and Trout's remind us that countless animals in shelters and rescues are still waiting for their own second chance. Their past may be heartbreaking, but their future doesn't have to be. Sometimes all it takes is one act of kindness, one open door, or one willing heart. And when that happens, Lives change forever, not just for the animals we rescue, but for us as well.